Everybody, welcome to Life According to Logan. And I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. Mainly, I just want to do like a quick review of my personal experience with the PSD phase at Prime Inc. So I came in on February 14th was my orientation day, and then I tested out on March 1st and earned my CDL. And then they sent me home that day so that I could turn stuff into the DMV. So everyone's experience is very different. So this one's just unique to me. I personally enjoyed my training phase. I was very lucky in that I got a really good trainer on the pad. I'm not going to say his name because not everyone wants to be, put all over the internet, even just a first name. But he was a really great guy, real easygoing, wasn't the type to get very frustrated easily. So that personally, that works with my type of energy. If I start getting frustrated myself, I don't think clearly. But it is what it is. So when you come into Prime, you're going to want to already have your permit. Obviously, that's not the type of place that helps you get your permit, then helps you get your CDL. You got to have your permit already. So you're going to want to study combinations, general studies for a truck, and then air brakes. But also for Prime, you need to study and get your tanker endorsement. If you want to go to a different company, they might not require that at all. You'd have to talk to one of their people. But at Prime, you have to have a tanker endorsement. That's because even if you're not going in tanker, if you're in the reefer, you might be hauling some liquids in there. And so you still have to have that. So I did all of that. I even got my DOT physical already. I took that in. I had to have it in my state before I could even test for the permit. Your state might not require that, but I highly recommend you get it done and bring it with you. And it'll give you like a certificate and then the long form, and it has like all your information. Take all of that with you to Prime. So I did all of that. I got here on the 14th. I had my orientation. The next day was the sim lab, and it's like a straight up pass or fail type of a deal. You have to get like 60 points or better and you stay. If you get under 60 points, they send you home. And I'm pretty sure I can think of one person who got sent home that day, sadly, but that is a thing. And now don't stress yourself out over it. They're going to show you what you need to do, what you need to look out for, and you'll have like, I think 3 practice runs with that, so you can get a feel for the simulator. Thankfully, I went first. I had to. I didn't want to sit there. Thankfully, I passed, and I think most everybody, except for maybe one person, got sent home. I already talked about that in a past video, so I won't go into it too much more detail. And then after that, you just wait to get cleared, and once you're cleared, they send you to the pad. And then you study your pre-trip like crazy, and you wait for a trainer to get a hold of you, and then you go from there. And you have like 2 weeks to get your pre-trip down, your 10 hours worth of driving, and learn your backing maneuvers. Then you test out. All of that for me worked out great. It really did. You get a $200 stipend every week in case you need money for food or any items that you need. One thing they did change, though, is they don't pay for you to go home per se. Okay, so what'll happen is if you go home, and they can buy the ticket, but it'll come out of your first paycheck. And I don't know if it's just like a portion of it will be taken out of several paychecks, or if they just take the whole thing, or if you have stipend money, you can use that. That's what I did, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I would have just said, yeah, go ahead and get the ticket and take it out of my my paycheck, because I kind of needed that stipend when I got home. I might not have had a way to get from Detroit to the Flint area. That's like an hour-and-a-half drive, and then I still had to buy my CDL. There's reasons why I didn't have my own money left over. I talk about that in other videos. I got stuck in New York, and I had to pay my own way for certain things. That wasn't on Prime. That was on the bus station that closed down that day. But other than that, my experience was great. The camaraderie between us students was awesome. Everyone's like in each other's corner, and it's just you can form like little study groups and stuff. That's what we did, and seemed like all the trainers seemed to be pretty cool, especially mine. And any of the staff anywhere seemed to be pretty helpful, and it's just the atmosphere there seems to be pleasant and in a way that suited me personally, and a lot of the other students. We would talk about how we really liked the atmosphere there. So if you're someone that's thinking about going to Prime, hopefully this little bit of information kind of helps you. There's a lot of other videos out there. You can weigh whatever, some people maybe they don't have good experiences or whatever, but where I went, which was Pittston, I had a great experience. They had me set up to pass my CDL, and I ended up passing it, and now I'm just waiting for a trainer. I'm here at home, staying in a friend's guest room, thankfully, because what I did was I got out of my lease, so I don't have like rent or any of that while I'm on the road training. I just wanted to be able to save up as much as possible. I have my reasons for going into trucking, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. But hopefully this helps. If you need any more information, again, there's other videos out there, but I highly recommend just going on, I think it's primeinc.com or something. You can look them up, find the general number to the recruiters, and then just talk to someone about like what you need, what they recommend. Apparently there are states they don't hire out of sometimes. Sometimes they don't hire out of, let's say, I think it was Florida, and sometimes New Jersey, and sometimes they do, or something. I know Florida for sure. So, if you're from, you just want to make sure. You just want to make sure before you start working towards your goal of Prime, and then finding out that maybe right now they're not hiring out of Florida. I don't know why that happens. I think I overheard someone talk about how they don't really have a lot of loads available, so they're not hiring people out of there, but that doesn't... because I'm not like really a trucker yet. I only just earned my CDL. I haven't learned to be a truck driver yet, really. I don't know the validity of that, so don't take my word on it. Anyways, thank you to everyone who subscribed and has put some comments down in my last video. I really appreciate it. I have plenty of time to like read them right now, but my best advice: study that pre-trip. Everyone's going to tell you that. That's what I did. My trainer didn't allow you to learn backing until you could prove you had most of that pre-trip down. So I don't know how many other trainers like that, but mine was, and I didn't mind that. I actually appreciated that. So, all right, well, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in below. Can't think of anything else, so hope you have a good rest of your day.